Namaskara, Bengaluru. It's very difficult for somebody leaving a salary job and start a business. Pramod Maurya from Balance Plus is a physiotherapist who was once working at a salary of 15,000-20,000 rupees when he came into Bangalore, and now he's become an entrepreneur having 4 centers in Namma City, Bengaluru. This is his story about how did he transition from a salaried mindset to an entrepreneur, and that's the story of Balance Plus that we are going to cover in HSR layout. Come, let's hear his story. Pramod,
Hi, Kumar.
how are you doing, Pramod? So
I'm
good to
doing
see you,
great.
man.
Thank you.
And I'm super proud of whatever you have done so far, and the entire Bangalore is super proud of you. On Brands of Bangalore, we really want to know your journey from a salaried person of a physiotherapist to a person who set up 4 clinics. How did you come up with this concept? What is your journey? We are so excited. Are you also excited?
Definitely. We'll tell you in detail.
Superb. Please tell me, it is very interesting to know. Tell
That's
me,
right.
how did you come up with this brand name, logo? So exciting.
So first, I'm a physiotherapist and I'm usually deal with senior citizens and I train a lot of them balance training. So
See.
from there, I got the name Balance.
Wow,
So
lovely.
Balance was the first name. Then I was thinking what to add, whether to add physiotherapy or just let it be something balance itself. Then I was thinking because in the future I may go with the different departments.
Correct.
So that's why I kept it plus.
Wow.
The thought of plus, it's not a medical sign. It's plus because we are going to add other services also.
Lovely.
It's
lovely.
that is what it is. Otherwise, if it is a medical, I would have kept it green, but I kept it white because I
Superb.
want to add multiple categories in balance.
Amazing. And you have these 3 services which
As
includes...
if now we have physio and clinical fitness and diet. So these
Lovely.
3 services we are providing, but in the future we'll be adding more services.
Amazing. So this is also very simplistic design of how a logo. What is the resemblance of this orange color?
So orange, it's like gives a more energy to us. So that was the thought behind keeping orange.
Superb. So this is very sentimental aspect of how Balance Plus ka logo can create a long-term memory. It's a very simple word to remember and recall. Very simple B-letter word with somebody who's giving wings and you are helping people.
Yeah, so it means that the person is very happy and
Happy and
enjoying the
healthy.
moment.
Beautiful. So this is the most simplest stuff that how you can actually implement and create a thoughtful logo which communicates value to your customer. Pramod, we would like to know more in detail. Tell us your story.
Definitely. You ask question, I'll tell you everything.
So excited,
Me
to
too.
cover your story. Tell me about your journey first. We would definitely love to know कि आप कहाँ से हैं, क्या किया आपने, studies कहाँ से की. How did you get into physiotherapy as a profession?
So see, I started in 2009 physiotherapy here. Before that, I was born and brought up in Banaras.
Wow,
And,
Banaras के हैं आप. Lovely.
Uttar Pradesh, Banaras. So after completing my PUC, then I was not sure where to go. And everyone was like, medical kar lo, MBBS kar lo, MBBS kar lo. And those days, getting the sheet was not that easy. We have to
Even in this time, not easy.
even now it's not easy. So I thought then I was talking to my seniors and what to do, where to go, and one of our seniors suggested better you go for physiotherapy.
Wow, okay.
And that moment, okay, then I thought let me do a small research and got to know better about physiotherapy, and I thought it is a good scope in the future. So I came to Bangalore and started my studies.
Anybody
So,
from your family who is into doctory, physiotherapy?
No one.
Nobody?
No one, and I'm the first person who left Banaras and came
Really?
to Bangalore for study.
So that was your first leap of faith, I could say.
Yes.
So, okay, fine, great. So you came to Bangalore. How did you reach Bangalore? क्या हुआ and where did you study? Tell me about your Bangalore journey. कब आए?
So it was in 2009, 8-9 I came, and
Okay.
it was a really, it is a long journey, but I came in Bangalore and I had no one to talk. No one, I was knowing no one here.
No relative, no friends,
relative,
nothing.
no friends. I just came by train and landed here. I thought I will survive in Bangalore, and after coming, and I came in May month, thinking that it is hot. Uttar Pradesh, it was really hot in May and June. And I came with a small, very thin t-shirt, thinking that it will be hot over there. And it was chilling cold here.
Yeah.
My goodness. I landed here at 11:30 or 12 o'clock in the night.
Lovely.
And it was damn cold. I don't have enough cloth also to wear it because it was really tough time. Then with some relatives, friends, I got one person that you have to go in Bangalore and meet this person. And I reached here, I called him, and he's just like not picking up the call.
Oh. Okay.
Whole night went like calling 20 times to him, and he didn't pick up the call. And 4 o'clock in the morning, I was standing in the railway station and waiting for his
the
call.
whole night you were in the
Whole
railway
night
station?
I was just waiting for him to, he was not picking up the call. Where to go? I don't know. Then 4 o'clock he picked up the call. He said, I slipped off and you take this bus and come.
Oh.
So that's how it started. And
Lovely.
Then I went into Hosmet Hospital, and my college mate was really good, and the teacher was very good, supportive. And since I came from Banaras, the language barrier was huge. No one talking proper Hindi, and I was not aware about Kannada, and English also not very good. So it was a difficult time. But over the period of 4 years in college, I learned almost everything.
Wow.
How to survive alone in Bangalore.
So
That's how it started.
So this is a journey of you know, the filmों में बताते हैं ना that Shah Rukh Khan is getting down from the train with that one small little bag and nowhere to go, no idea what to do. It's been about what, 21, 22, 26 years, 25 years, if 2025, yeah, 26 years. So 26 years में प्रमोद मौर्य as a student, 17-18 साल का लड़का जो बैंगलोर के रेलवे स्टेशन पे उतरा, and the first experience of cold weather, no food, nowhere to go, to opening up your own clinics. That's a remarkable journey. I'm so proud of you, and I'm sure our audience would be interested and keen to know more about this journey. So बताइए प्रमोद, the way you joined Hosmat Hospital, right? Hosmat College.
Hosmet College. Yes.
ठीक है, तो उसके बारे में बताइए कि somebody wants to join, young students हैं, people who are wanting to get into, they don't know medical, जैसे आपके जैसे लोग होंगे who would be confused कि मुझे physiotherapy करना है, क्या है physiotherapy, MBBS करना है, what is a career opportunity? So please tell us what is physiotherapy, college कैसे choose करें, कहाँ जाएं, उसके बाद क्या होता है?
So first after PUC, lot of students get confused कि क्या करें अब, MBBS करें, engineering करें, क्या करें. So since I'm a physiotherapist, so I'll advise physiotherapy has a very good scope in coming future.
Wow.
And if you are a really hardworking and ready to serve people, it is the best place to work or study.
Okay.
So second question was ki how to select a college.
Correct.
So when you are going to select the college, make sure the college has a tie-up hospital, and it has to have a huge campus, so where they give a lot of practical knowledge.
Okay.
That matters a lot in physiotherapy than theory knowledge.
Okay.
So these points need to be kept in mind.
Any entrance examination होता है इसका?
Yes. Now last year they have you have to pass NEET examination to get the admission in physiotherapy.
Okay.
So you have to read the rules and regulation. You have to clear the NEET.
So NEET is after PUC NEET लिखना है, and then you have an option to choose whether you want to get into mainstream medical or you want to get into physiotherapy and stuff.
No, it depends on your scoring. So based on that, they will give you the colleges.
So it's again a 4-year course? 4 साल का ही course है?
No, it's 5 years now.
5 years?
Yes.
Oh my God.
4-year college and 1-year internship.
Okay, it's a level higher than MBBS. What MBBS is?
MBBS also same, 4-year and 1-year internship. So
wow.
equal.
Okay. Great. So the minute you complete, suppose okay, अभी आपने college choose कर लिया, 4 साल आपको पढ़ना है and stuff. 4 साल is pretty strong for you to build your foundation.
4 plus 1,
5 years. Exactly. So 5 साल जो आपने experience किया है, I'm sure you would have analyzed, अरे यार first year में शायद मैं ये कर लिया होता, second year में मैं थोड़ा internship कर लिया होता, whatever. So students के लिए आप क्या सलाह देना चाह रहे हैं in terms of how can they manage their 4 plus 1 year? what are the steps that they should apply?
So, with my experience now, I'm taking a lot of interviews with the freshers. So, I understood one thing is missing a theory knowledge, because 4 year goes into mainly theory part.
Okay.
So, I would advise them to read not for passing the exam, read to gain the knowledge.
Okay.
So that is my first advice. And second, simultaneously with the studying, do a lot of intern training programs and a lot of certification course,
Okay.
which is some workshops and all that stuff. That will help them to boost their confidence.
Great. Superb. इनका salary क्या होता है the minute they graduate from college? What are the career opportunities? Do they get into hospitals? Do they get into physiotherapy clinics like yours? उनको क्या करना पड़ता है? क्या होता है उनके लाइफ के साथ?
देखिए, जैसा ये प्रोफेशनल कोर्स है, तो प्रोफेशनल कोर्स में ऑलवेज इन द बिगनिंग यू गेट लेस, दैट इज फॉर श्योर. Starting right now 20 to 25, 30. So we offer around 20 to 30,000 rupees.
Amazing, good start.
So that is how you will start.
Okay.
The more experience you get, more knowledge and more interested you are in the physiotherapy, and you start building your own set of people, set of client, and with the simultaneously you are skilling your knowledge and practice. So you will make a lot of money. So there is a lot of money, and plus you have a work flexibility also.
Okay, great. So if I'm a 25-year-old person, the minute I complete my PUC, then I complete my 4+1 years, I'm almost 25-year-old person. Then I get into a job. Okay, is there a specialty that I can master? Say for example, मुझे सिर्फ neck का physiotherapist बनना है, और कहीं knee का expert बनना है, या back pain का expert बनना है. Is there a specialization even in that physiotherapy range?
See, it's not a specialty is there, but not like a joint wise. You have like ortho, neuro, cardio, respiratory, geriatrics. So those all specialties there. You can do MPT for it.
Okay. What is MPT?
Master in Physiotherapy.
Master in Physiotherapy.
That is 2-year course. So you can do that to become a specially ortho or neuro physiotherapist.
Okay.
And since you are more interested in a particular joint and all that, then you can focus and work toward only one joints, like a spine care or a knee joint specialist, something like that you can come up.
Brilliant. The most curious question मेरे दिमाग में हमेशा आते रहता है, are physiotherapists entitled to call themselves doctors? Like dentist का भी होता है ना, अरे यार तुम डॉक्टर नहीं हो, तुमने तो dentistry की है तब. So there's always that there is a small joke around it. So in reality, is physiotherapist a doctor?
So this question from the moment I joined physiotherapy, it was there because end of the day we all want to become a doctor.
Correct.
So as a physiotherapist, being a physiotherapist is first most important than anything else. And when it comes to legal, whether legally we are allowed to put or not. So last 4-5 years or maybe couple of years together, there was huge fight going on, and recently we won the in High Court that we are entitled to put doctor.
Wow.
Suffix PT.
Wow.
So now we are legally we are allowed to.
You are allowed to use that doctor as a terminology before your name.
Yes.
Brilliant. So that's another great advantage for people who are wanting to take up their career aspect in physiotherapy. Then Pramod Maurya is the right guy. He just doesn't fix up your bones and your balances and your back. He also fixes your career. So MBBS करने के बाद ही आपको DR डालने को मौका मिलता है before your name. डॉक्टर है ना, डॉक्टर so and so. And physiotherapist और dentist में हमेशा ये लफड़ा होता है कि are they really doctors or not, है ना? तो इसके बारे में आप क्या बोलना चाहेंगे? Are they really doctors or how is it?
See, पहले तो हमें physiotherapist होना है. Since we have studied physiotherapy, so physiotherapy.
That's a core.
That is a core. So if someone is calling you physio, you should not be offended, because you are a physiotherapist. When it comes to legal matters, I would like to tell you, physiotherapists now legally entitled to put doctor and prefix PT. So that is the legal way.
Oh, brilliant! So that's another feel good factor for all those parents, especially who are confused कि यार physiotherapy करने के बाद सिर्फ हड्डियों का डॉक्टर बनना है एंड स्टफ, राइट? और सिर्फ लोगों को एक्सरसाइज करना सिखाओगे एंड स्टफ, यू नो, बिकॉज पीपल थिंक दैट ओनली अ सर्जन कैन अर्न money and respect and stuff, but there is a great example for you to create, because you guys are building the foundation of helping people get rid of pain. And I keep listening from you that your aim is to help India be pain free. You get my point? So that's the most important lesson, and that's the vision that I think you should have. And और बात करेंगे प्रमोद इसके बारे में, and tell us about your setup. We are more excited to know कि एक पर्सन जो फिजियोथेरेपिस्ट की जर्नी शुरू कर रहा है और यहाँ पे एज एन एंटरप्रेन्योर आप बैठे हैं यहाँ पे, रनिंग 4 सेंटर्स, मैनेजिंग क्लोज टू अबाउट 25-30 एम्प्लॉयज एंड thousands of customers. This is more interesting part, okay? 4.9 star on Google and 9,000 plus satisfied patients. Amazing. And this is itself, oh yeah, by the way, this is DR, Dr. Pramod Maurya, bracket mein PT. So this is amazing. And a lot of other certifications that you've got. We'll talk more about that.
Definitely.
Pramod, is very interesting that, you know, they say that education and learning should never stop, right? So the minute you get a degree after 4+1 year, then you should immediately start working. और आपके पास इतने certificates मैंने देखा यहाँ पे, तो what are the stages that you recommend? कि क्या स्टेज पे आपको एक्स्ट्रा सर्टिफिकेशन लेना है, क्या स्टेज पे आपको जॉब कंटिन्यू करना है, एंड क्या स्टेज पे आपको एंटरप्रेन्योरशिप में जंप करना है?
Yes, it's a very right question, and that is really going to help a lot of students and the person who's going to start the career. So as we all know, learning never stops.
Yes.
So आपको पढ़ते रहना है, and when it comes to certification, so I would say कि certification आपको when you are studying 4+1, that time you should do basic certification like cupping, needling and all that stuff. And post, once you start working, you should keep doing a lot of certification, evidence-based practice, and myofascial release, so mobilization. So there are multiple certification that you have to keep doing it in order to improve your knowledge and skill.
Okay.
So that will give you confidence to treat patients, and patient also feels in your body language when you have a more knowledge and confidence.
Okay.
So that's what it is.
Okay. And what journey do you think a person should dedicate in doing you know a job, yeah, in a respected, reputed clinic or a hospital versus somebody who wants to freelance and do a, you know, home visit kind of a thing?
So I advise a first 5 years you should dedicate to the work.
Okay.
No, don't try to make more money out of it. Just try for survival and try to gain maximum knowledge and experience. So I would say first 1 year or max to max 2 years, we should work in the hospital setups to experience all different kind of patients and different kind of departments. And in that you will understand what is your interest, more toward the ortho, toward the neuro, and based on that you select the clinic. So if you are looking for the ortho, Balance Plus one of the best. So,
of course it is.
So you can, we are in ortho, so you can join us. Or if you're neuro, there are multiple neuro physiotherapy clinic, you should join there. And after 5 to 6 years of experience and you have enough confidence and knowledge, then either you should take a Balance Plus franchisee or you should start your own setup. I always advise everyone, all physiotherapists, especially in India, you work only for 5 years. Post that, you should not work. You should be your own setup or you should be having a franchising model.
Brilliant. So this is a great lesson for people who are not just entrepreneurs, but especially somebody who's into physiotherapy and medical science, right? So most of the doctors, they would also be consultant at reputed big or small nursing home or hospitals, or they open up their own clinics as such. But physiotherapy is one such area where I personally have respect towards Pramod Maurya's skills, because when my father was bedridden, when he had a stroke, Pramod would come home, and that's how I know Pramod over the last 15 odd years now, Pramod. And consistently, even for my back pain, neck pain, you know, my family visits here, my friends visit here, Though we stay about 10 kilometers, 12 kilometers away, but then the right doctor and the right treatment is very, very important. And that's how Pramod has set up 4 different outlets across Bengaluru, and he is now getting into a franchisee mode. So if you are somebody who wants to get into this business, explore, help people at the same time earn a respectable living, Balance Plus, is here to guide you through, and I'm sure they are one of the top 5 best physiotherapists that you can find in Namma Bengaluru, with 4.9 Google reviews, with 10,000 plus customers giving their reviews, and that is not a small thing. Congratulations to you, and we are super proud of you. Now take us through your office, take us through your clinic, and tell us, आप करते क्या हैं? How do you treat patients and solve, उनके हड्डियों का, joints का problem?
चलिए दिखाता हूँ clinic. Since our clinic, we are more focused on pain management.
Show us your place. We are so excited to see what you do in Balance Plus HSR layout.
Definitely. So,
hi.
This is Dr. Chitralekha. She is a senior physiotherapist here.
How are you, madam? So good to see you.
I'm
So she's like a backbone of physiotherapy.
Backbone of physiotherapy.
Balance Plus.
Oh, that's amazing.
And she is most senior physiotherapist here. So she takes care of whole physiotherapy team, as well as she does the consultation.
He's so proud of you. He's calling you a backbone. How do you feel? What do you think you are happy about Balance Plus? So tell me, what is the reason that you believe that Balance Plus is your career choice? Why did you join Balance Plus?
For my better growth, and I can enhance my career advancement, learning the good techniques, handling the advanced machines, and handling the major of the orthopedic, musculoskeletal related, and sports rehab.
Sports rehab, that's a very important genre as well.
Yes.
Good, nice meeting you, and wish you all the best.
Yeah, of course, you too.
Thank you.
So much.
Thank you. So meet our junior physiotherapist, Kamruddin.
Hi, Kamruddin.
Hello.
Nice to meet you.
So
Pramod
he's
is
like my hands.
Oh, he is a backbone in your hands. Amazing. So he's calling your hands, Kamruddin. Tell me, what do you feel about working with Pramod and Balance Plus?
He is much more like my encyclopedia.
Oh, really?
Whatever I have with doubts with this thing, he will be the person who is clearing everything, and I'm learning from a lot.
Amazing. So this is where, you rightly mentioned that you need the right team. I think you've got some of the best people in this industry. And I wish you all the very best. Lovely meeting you.
Okay, thank you.
It's interesting to see, not just your equipment, but also want to know about the journey of how you started Balance Plus Physiotherapy, and let's take it forward and learn more from it.
Sure, please come.
मजा आ रहा है यार आपसे बात करके, and I'm sure our audience could also learn a lot more about not just physiotherapy but understanding entrepreneurship. And you coming from a different place, settling in Bangalore for 25 years, how has your journey been?
Good. I like Bangalore and Bangalore people. They are really helpful. So when I landed in Bangalore, as I told you in the beginning, it was really difficult. But whole Bangalore looks like helped me to move one step forward. So I would appreciate Bangalore people.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. So you are, 25 years in Bengaluru, you are, a Bangalore boy. And
right.
With this, we would really want to understand, it's not easy, Pramod, to start anything new, right? I don't, have any words to describe the pain as an entrepreneur. I've been running my own consulting firm. You've been seeing that. I run a cloud kitchen. I'm a professor. I teach. It's not easy to start something and scale it up. You get a point? Idea बहुत अच्छा लगता है on paper. बात करने में भी सुनने में अच्छा लगता है.
Right.
On practical ground reality, let there be some insights कि आपने किस तरह अपने आप को एक employee mindset से निकालकर how do you start Balance Plus? Tell us that journey.
See, when comes to any service business, so it's really easy to start service business, but it's damn difficult to scale it. And we are still in that process, scaling up. So we are finding a lot of challenges, but still I have some points to say.
Mm-hmm.
So first point, coming from salary to coming to entrepreneur or running the clinic. So it is really difficult because you have been getting money on the time and everything going well. and
Okay.
all of a sudden the salary stops and uncertainty starts. अभी क्या होगा, patient आएंगे नहीं आएंगे, this all keeps happening. So but as I told you, since until you have a 5 years of experience, don't jump into it, because you'll start going down. People will not trust because you don't have enough experience. Once you get enough experience and you have a confidence on you, and since it's a medical service, and a lot of word of mouth starts happening, so you don't have to worry. You have to just worry about your skill and knowledge. Once that is there, you don't have to look back. So once you get a confidence that you have enough knowledge and skill that you can treat the patient and make them all right, you don't have to worry much.
So when did that confidence come in you?
So this is a very difficult question. Generally होता क्या है कि you are set everywhere. मैं अपने एक्सपीरियंस से बता रहा हूँ. You set everywhere, you are doing fine, and salary job चल रहा है, बहुत अच्छा चल रहा है. At one point, because of some reason, you have to quit the job, or you have to leave the job because you are changing the place and all that stuff. And that's how you start. Okay, अभी बहुत हो गया. Now let me try myself. So that is how it started for me also. I was working in hospital, going very really good, and at one point doctor said we are changing the place. So I had to move, and then I thought, let me start my own, and by then I had enough confidence to work on.
Superb. So if you have to start anything, even अगर आपको एक पानी पूरी का या चाय का ठेला भी डालना है ना, तो it requires capital investment. What was your planning? How did you start your first clinic? I think it was in Ejipura, right? So tell us that journey from scratch. If you can give us some numbers so that people who are into business or want to get into business can understand. आपने capital investment कैसे किया? How did you identify a location? How did you create a pipeline of physiotherapists helping you into this journey? Please guide us with that.
So when I started, it is almost 7-8 years back, and that time cost is different, and now cost is different. So at that time, I think I have spent around 5 lakhs rupees.
Wow.
4 to 5 lakhs somewhere, and most of the thing I did it myself. I did not hire any interior designer. I did it myself. Place vendors, I went and talked to them, and I negotiated. And that's how I started. So that was 4 to 5 lakh investment, and since I was physiotherapist, so I don't have to hire anyone. I did it myself. I did receptionist job, I did cleaning job, I did physiotherapy job, everything by myself, and slowly into market, sales, everything. Thanks to YouTube, I learned so much from there, and I started applying on that. And that's how it worked for me. So initially, I would say you should do almost everything on your own if you don't have money. If you have enough money, then invest and sit and focus on marketing.
Superb. Focus on marketing. That's a very important point, because once you're established, the only parameter for you to grow is the number of customers that you get. Right? Number one is that you get customers, at the same time you have to retain them. And after retain them, obviously if they're all right, you don't wish, like it's not like food ना कि एक बार बिरयानी पसंद आ गई तो आप वापस वहाँ पे आओगे. Here, if a customer is fine, you don't want to see him again. We hope that we don't see him again in a state of.
And we say that also. Don't come again.
Don't come again. That requires, because this is the industry that we want to cater to and genuinely help people become fit, and balance their life as such. But if I have to ask you, Pramod, is there any one incident that you felt that nahi yaar, band kar dunga, I'll go back to work?
Oh, this is really nice question, but this happens every day.
Every day, आज भी होता है.
आज भी होता है. कल ही मैं सोच रहा था बंद कर देता हूँ सब कुछ. So 8 सालों से ये fight चलते रह रहा है.
Okay, nice.
Every day, every night we fight. I fight by myself. बंद करना है, चलाना है, बंद करना है, चलाना है.
Wow.
So night I think अभी बंद कर देते. सुबह I get up with the full energy and start working on it.
Superb.
So that's how it keeps going on.
So why does this happen? क्या होता है इसमें? Is it too stressful? Is it too challenging?
It is stressful, really stressful. Since I'm not from a business background and my family also not business background, and since I'm a physiotherapist, don't know anything about business. So it is really difficult for me. It was difficult, still I'm learning, and hopefully it gets better day by day.
Superb, superb. So, you tell us, what is that one thing that keeps motivating you to, okay, nahi yaar, aaj subah utھ ke I want to continue my struggle. Where do you see Balance Plus in the next 5 to 6 years?
So that gives me a strength and energy to move forward, because I have last 8 years I'm working, and every month it is challenging and fighting, and but end of the month we get enough. So I was talking to one of my patients, and I was saying, see, it is not going, I'm just scared and all that. And he gave me the really insight answer. He said, 8 सालों में एक भी month ऐसा हुआ है जहाँ पे आप you have gone into loss, and
Wow.
8 सालों में
Wow.
1-2 महीने 6 महीने भूल जाओ, 8 सालों में 1 महीना भी ऐसा हुआ है. मैंने बोला सर नहीं. Then why you are worrying? 8 साल में नहीं हुआ तो अगले 8 साल में भी नहीं होगा. You
Amazing.
continue go. So
एक कस्टमर ने आपको ये मोटिवेशन बोला है. Amazing, amazing. It is so important, Pramod, that businesses are so volatile. But आपने 4 centers खोल रखे हैं. Tell me that journey.
So as I said, service business is easy to start but difficult to scale it. So here we need a really good team to scale, because it's a people oriented, and we are totally dependent on people. So we have to deal properly with our team.
Yeah.
And as a physiotherapist, as a owner of Balance Plus, I always think how to increase our team terms of finances and knowledge, how to increase their credentials. So that's what I look, and that's how I feel it works. So you have to have a very strong team to scale it up.
Okay.
And running a force center, I find what is most important thing is a team, nothing else. If you have a good team who is trusting on you and you are trusting on them, it becomes way easier to grow. And in that process, everyone grows. It's not like me alone growing, because as Balance Plus grows, the whole team grows, and the position changes, and the responsibility and everything changes. So looking forward, still I can't say. There are a lot far way to go. So let's see what happens.
Amazing. That's a brilliant lesson. You mentioned on 2 parts of it. One is that if you really want to scale, you said that services business is easy to start but difficult to scale. And for you to scale, and you have been able to set up 4 centers across Bangalore, is because you have been able to get that team confidence and the right people to manage these places in your behalf. So technically step into your shoes.
That's right.
and either be at your level of service or better
than me.
Correct?
Yes.
So that technically how it works. So if you have to recall one of your best customer experience and your worst customer experience, what would that be?
The best customer experience, इसमें मैं समझा नहीं आप.
हाँ, बेस्ट कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस मतलब आपको ऐसा लगा कि दिस कस्टमर को हमने ट्रीट कर वी हैव एक्चुअली मेड अ राइट डिसीजन. सपोज होता है ना, कभी फीडबैक मिल जाता है कस्टमर से, उसने बोला कि सर आपने मेरी लाइफ चेंज कर दी, या मेरे को ठीक कर दिया, या जो भी. दैट इज अ कस्टमर बेस्ट एक्सपीरियंस. वर्स्ट कस्टमर एक्सपीरियंस अबाउट you wanted to help that customer, but for some reason the customer didn't come to you, or the customer gave up, the customer was like नहीं जाना है and stuff. होता है ना कभी ऐसे. So what are those incidences that?
Okay. So I have one really good experience with a patient. He was close to 24-25-year-old. Young guy, and he had a little short leg because of some accident happened in the young age, and his one leg was shorter around 2 to 3 inches. And because of the short leg, he was not putting enough load on the leg, and the leg was going for weakness. So the muscle strength also was huge difference, right and left. And 24 years he was roaming here and there, orthos, this and that places, and he was fully fed up because he was not walking normally. And why he was fed up, till I think 18 he didn't realize also, and there was no need. And after 2022, the girls started coming to him and to look for the marriage and all that. And that time he started feeling embarrassed while walking. I'm
Wow.
limping and all that.
Okay.
And he was so embarrassed, and the girls kept on rejecting him because of this issues, and that not in his hand. And he was going to the ortho, and there's no proper solution. One day, I don't know how he came to Balance Plus, and then I saw and I said, you just need a heel raise, a shoes raise, and make it 3 inches raise in the affected leg, and you'll working, and you need a little bit rehabilitation how to walk normally, and you'll be fit and fine. And you won't believe, in 20 sessions, almost he did 20 sessions in a period of 1.5 months time. And he started walking normally since he
Wow.
was young, and he catched up little fast. Walked normally, and the girl who rejected him, and that girl saw him in YouTube or maybe social media, and she approached him.
Wow. So he got his
And that
own-
time he rejected. He rejected her, and then later he got married to a girl, and then that's
Wow,
how, and he
wow,
succeeded
wow,
in the life.
wow.
And that was a really nice moment for me, because he came later on and said, because of you I got married.
Now I'm able to understand why you put a plus sign next to that. It's also Balance Plus matrimonial services.
Could be in the future.
So this is another beautiful lesson, no guys. So understand that आप सिर्फ एक बोन या बैलेंस या एक बॉडी पार्ट की मरम्मत नहीं कर रहे हैं. You're actually helping somebody gain confidence.
Confidence and
Helping somebody believe that they can be normal, walk normal, talk normal, and gain that confidence. Imagine that simple suggestion from Pramod to increase the shoe height, and then get that balance. So that's technically what the principles of Balance Plus stand. I'm sure it all looks rosy कि 4 centers खोल चुके हैं आपने, हजारों customers आ रहे हैं, and so on and so forth. But challenges which customers and normal people behind the camera will not be able to see.
First challenge, getting a new customer. It's a really difficult part. So as I told you earlier, we need to have a right team. So getting a new customer, you need to have a very strong marketing and sales team.
Okay.
So that if you are thinking to start a clinic, you should have a sales and marketing team.
How do you do that?
So initially we were doing myself, and as I hired a physiotherapist, made a team for physiotherapy, then I became a salesman.
Wow. Okay.
And then later I thought, okay. Then we got a new person into sales. Then after getting the sales, we understood we are not getting enough leads. So we have to find the marketing person who generates the leads.
Yeah.
So that's how one lead to another one. So that's how we build the team.
So how do you, what are the challenges? Okay, marketing and sales is one part.
Marketing and sales is one part, and getting the right audience to pitch on. Those are the challenges we were facing. But right now it's all bit sorted.
Okay, so you focus more on offline marketing activities, or you have a mix of online
It
ads?
has to be mixed up, because online marketing, it gives you good reach but doesn't give a good trust, and offline give a less reach but good trust. So it has to be mixed.
So it has to be a combination, because you're a service oriented, right?
Service-oriented.
So obviously, even if you are running a Facebook ad or a Google ad, it has to be restricted to,
Particular
between
area.
that radius of 5 to 6 kilometers, because nobody wants to come from a different area, and you are in a lovely location of HSR layout, which has hub of startups. And you have so many residential layouts and parks and so many other activities that keeps happening. If I have to ask you, what is the most amazing marketing campaign that you feel that you have done so far, or is it something on your mind that you want to do?
So far I have done something called fall prevention program for senior citizens, that I do it very often in gated community, and that works really well. So we have a machine called where the senior citizen can stand, and we can detect the fall.
Oh, wow.
How they are going to fall in the future or not. So based on that, we give the advice or exercise advice. So senior citizens, they find it very interesting. They get to know, okay, what is my balance score.
Oh, wow.
So based on that, they give a word of mouth. So I feel that works for me very well.
So do you do that in gated communities and stuff? Do you also, keep doing any corporate events that you keep visiting?
So yeah, I have done a lot, but still we are looking few more to do it. So that also works really good. Corporate events where we check for back pain and neck pain. It's like one-to-one consultation. So that also works.
Amazing. I've seen a lot of videos about this chiropractitioners,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they break your neck and they twist your back and they make you all right. And then all of a sudden the customers are like, wow, I'm pain free now. What magic has happened? You as a physiotherapist, what do you think? Is that a scientific way of healing or what is this?
See, as a physiotherapist, I don't believe on it. I don't understand how it can work just cracking the joints.
It might give you some relief, but
it will give you temporary relief, of course. If you knuckle it, you'll feel better, you'll feel good, but doesn't mean that it solves your problems. So I don't feel it is a long-term solution. It is just temporary feel-good factor. What is long-term? Of course, physiotherapy, where you have to do a lot of strength training, lifestyle modification, and exercise and modalities to reduce your pain and inflammations.
Important. So it's always, never judge a book by its cover, they say. So don't just look at whatever is happening on social media and blindly jump into it. They never put across the ill side effects that it might have, right? In terms of twisting your neck and all of a sudden some nerve, some
get a lot of problem comes if you do all of a sudden movement and some fracture can come and dislocation of the joints can happen and compress the nerve. And people have seen in articles, news, people have got paralysis also because of that. So it's quite risky at the same time. And scientifically, I feel it's not that proven. So I'm not very much sure about it, but what I believe, it doesn't work well for long.
Great. So it is always important that you also do your own research, understand what is good for you, and then take a calculated risk in terms of, because you're dealing with your health. So it's very important that you take the right treatment. And my most important question to you, Pramod, the minute you have back pain, the minute you have knee pain, doctors, unfortunately in the corporate sector, they have targets. And they might give you a write-up saying that now you need a surgery for your knee. Now you need a hip replacement surgery. Now you might have to go under a knife to be able to walk better. And people often get into a zone. I was recently seeing Shantanu podcast. He is one of the founders of very famous men's grooming company. So he said that at his level, he was recommended by a very senior doctor to undergo an operation. And that person was like, he was already ready to go to, he almost accepted that he wanted to take the surgery. But all of a sudden, he called up his friend and said, yaar, tune mujhe doctor ko recommend kiya tha and he's suggesting me a surgery. He said, no problem, just take another second opinion. And he was like, arey yaar, tu hi to refer kiya tha and now you're telling me second opinion. He said, yeah, I recommend, but why don't you take a second opinion? What's wrong in it? Then he took a second opinion and that second opinion guy said that you don't need an operation. And that saved not just the money aspect, but the psychological pain that would have happened. And he became all right through normal exercise and physiotherapy and stuff. So what is your opinion of such practices? Unfortunately, it's very difficult to pinpoint how the hierarchy is structured, but at your independent capacity, आपको क्या सलाह देना है for people who might require surgeries or not require surgeries?
So it's really an interesting question. अभी हो क्या रहा है कि a patient doesn't know what is right, what is wrong, and they believe blindly on doctors. So if suppose you have a back pain and you go to a doctor, if you meet 3 doctors and you'll have 3 opinions. Someone will say you do for surgery immediate. Someone will say you have to go for surgery today, tomorrow. And third will say, no, you take a physiotherapy, you'll be all right. And it's a very difficult to, as a patient, you don't know whom to trust.
Wow, correct, you're right.
And that creates a lot of confusion in your brain and a lot of disturbance, and you get really disturbed because of this. So my advice always, surgery has to be last option. Okay, first has to be conservative treatment. You visit a physiotherapist, and most of the time close to 70 to 80%, any illness does not require a physiotherapy unless it's very, really serious. So first opinion, first advice, go for conservative treatment, whether it's a physiotherapy or medical treatment or any other kind of. And if that doesn't work, then you should think about the surgery, but not at the first place.
It also makes sense, right? So when you know that you have a problem, see if you can solve it with proper guidance, physiotherapy and exercise. And if you're seeing improvement, then obviously, things are getting better. But if you're not, do not neglect it so that it reaches a point that you have to undergo surgery, unless you meet with an accident or something which has really, really affected your bones and so on and so forth, right? So body has I've always believed that body has this self-healing capacity.
That's really nice. I mean, yes, that is right.
Yeah.
So
as you rightly said, that if you take care of your body, sleep well and eat well, it automatically heals. Of course, we don't have that much time and the patience to wait for the body to heal automatically. But this is where your expertise come into play.
That's right.
So great, Pramod. It was an amazing insight, and I'm sure people who are watching your episode are inspired by the work that you have done. The 4.9 star Google rating is tremendous, and I have personally been Pramod's patient, a happy patient who's right from my father to my wife to my mother and myself and my other friends. Of course, I can vouch that he's been one of the most generous, kind, and the right guide, not just a therapist, but the right medical advisor, I can say. And I can vouch for his services, and not because I'm just doing this podcast, but genuinely because I've experienced this firsthand, and I've known him for about 15 years now. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And from Brands of Bangalore, from the entire community, from the entire city, from the entire country, just want to say that we are super proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much once again. It was a great stuff. Before we could end, we would like to have a small rapid fire question with you.
Definitely.
So Pramod, we are now going to have a rapid fire question for you. Are you ready?
Sure.
Amazing. Your favorite hangout place in Bangalore?
JNC.
JNC? Very naughty boy.
And second, I would say Kaban Park.
Kaban
It's
Park.
very peaceful.
Lovely. Your favorite ice cream spot?
Banaras.
Lovely. And your favorite biryani spot?
Begum's Kitchen.
Yeah, thank you. And then, in the most common injury that you see,
Back pain.
which is difficult to fix, bad back or bad posture?
Bad posture.
If you weren't a physiotherapist, what would you be?
Teacher.
Cool. And one hidden gem in Bengaluru that people don't know, but you would definitely recommend them to be?
Kaban Park. It's a really nice, peaceful and historical place.
First 3 words that comes into your mind when you listen to that word Bangalore.
Weather, people, really generous here, and traffic.
Oh, amazing. Superb. So this was an amazing round, Pramod. Amazing. You did very well, and I'm super proud of you. Thank you so much once again. And we really wish that people who are suffering from back pain or any kind of issues would definitely get relief and pain-free life with Dr. Pramod's and his team's effort at Balance Plus. Do visit them at HSR Layout, Bengaluru, Koramangala and Challagatta, and many more to come. So if you are interested in a franchisee as well, there Pramod Moria is there to assist you with. And you have a special offer to our audience as well, right?
Of course, whoever is following Brands of Bangalore will be giving you a free consultation and 10% discount on therapies. Please do come. Do visit Balance Plus.
Superb. So this is an advantage for you guys that Balance Plus is opening their hearts and their place for you so that you can get some amazing treatment. Please make use of it. The description, my link is in the description below, and go ahead and get your life back on the balance track. Take care. All the best. Namaskara.
And one more word, balance your health.
Balance your health, of course. Right?
Yes.
Thank you so much once again. Namaskara.
Namaskar.
Bye.